everybody. Today is day 66 of the Juice Feast, and this is Melinda with raw-wisdom.com. My flip ran out of juice last night, so I couldn't finish my commentary. I was speaking about the two films that I had seen, well, the play and the film, and the fact that women seem to either allow themselves to be self-expressed and risk losing their family and their closest relationships to their husband and children, or they suppress it and become more like sacrifices. They sacrifice their desire to be fully self-expressed. Now, this doesn't always happen. There are some women that are able to be fully self-expressed and have families. But it's hard. I remember when I was working full-time and I had my kids, 3 kids we had at the time, my husband and I, and it was a lot of work. You'd work all day long, 8 hours, and then come home and there was just so much to do, and a lot of things that couldn't be done during the evening or early morning, and you'd have to save those things for a day off. But there was tons of laundry, food to prepare, and then you had to take the kids to their different events. It was tough, and I don't regret it. I did my best. But I do think the society does make it hard for women. And I was speaking at the very end of the post about resentment. And I think sometimes we do resent the fact that we can't be fully self-expressed. But now my kids are raised and I'm much freer. But the question is, what do I do to be fully self-expressed? It's a good question. I just be me, the very best I can be. So the film brought up a lot of those thoughts in me. What is it to be fully self-expressed? And what stops us? Is it real or is it imaginary? And is being sacrificing ourselves for the good of others around us, is that a noble condition? Is it necessary? I don't think so. I remember once when I went to the forum, and I was a single parent for many years, and my youngest son, well, he's my oldest son, Krishna. I raised him from pretty much his birth until he was 9 years old by myself. And we did the forum, which is Landmark Education, and I had him in the children's forum. Yeah, this is right after I got married. I had him in the children's forum, and I was in the regular forum, and I had got my husband to watch my youngest son, and we all went up to DC, and when we got to take my son to his forum, the woman said to me, Melinda, you're going to either have to choose. Either you take your forum and he doesn't get to take the children's for him, or you take the children's, let him take the children's for him, and you can take yours another time. And I thought, wow, it took me so much to organize it so that, because my husband didn't have too many days off, and we had organized it so he could help with the babysitting. And I thought, wow, I've sacrificed my life for this kid for 9, 10 years. I may as, what's the difference if it's one more time? So I told that to the woman, and she looked at me and she said, you know, Melinda, you don't have to see it as a sacrifice if you don't want to. And I remember that freed me up at the time. I thought, wow, she's right. It was a choice. Every time I had to make a choice between something I wanted to do for myself and something I thought would be best for my son. And whenever there was a conflict, I always chose my son. And I suppose I do that on a regular basis in relating to people. Although I think the older I get, the less willing I am to do that, especially with adults. Children somehow, they're so dependent on you. But in an adult relationship, they can get by. So, those are some of the thoughts I have on day 66. I've still been hungry today, but just been drinking a lot and enjoying the fall weather. Sun came out. We had some nice weather the last few days. So I hope you're enjoying this day too, and have a great evening. And we'll see you tomorrow on day 67 of the Juice Feast. Take care. Bye now.